Hello, Muffin Tops. Welcome to my channel. My name is Damali. Welcome to Smeared Apron. We'll be making fried kingfish. But before we start, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more delicious meals, and don't forget to hit the bell to receive notifications. Now, let's get started on this kingfish. Before we get started, fried kingfish is probably one of my favorite types of fish. It's very juicy, really succulent, and if you cook it right, it's just fantastic. In this video, I've also included the ingredients menu so you can have a better idea of what it is that you need to create this wonderful masterpiece. Before we get started with our kingfish, we're going to do the sauce first. However, I want to talk with you a little bit about how to prepare the kingfish before we fry it. First, you want to thaw out the kingfish, rinse the fish under cool water. After, you want to soak it in vinegar, add lime or lemon juice for about 15 minutes and let that soak. About 2 tablespoons each of lime and vinegar. Then you want to transfer the fish to another bowl and add a fair amount of salt and pepper and let it sit in the fridge for about 30 minutes. That helps bring out the flavor into the fish. So let's get started here. Under medium heat, you're gonna add or drizzle a little bit of oil into the pan. After that, you're gonna add a little bit of minced garlic into the oil and mix. Then you're gonna add your chopped onions, mix that around a little bit, add the tomatoes and mix the tomatoes, onions, and garlic. You're gonna cover the lid and let it cook for about 3 to 5 minutes or until the onions and tomatoes are soft. Cover the lid and add the coconut milk. Serious stickler when it comes to my coconut milk choices. I find that the coconut milk in some of the stores are watered down, and I prefer not to use those that you see at your regular supermarkets. I prefer to go to the mom and pop shops, the hole in the wall stores, especially the Asian stores or the Indian stores that have the really good 100% pure high quality coconut milk. My favorite coconut milk that I use is the Aurora D. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it at, like I said, your local mom and pop shops. They often sell them at the Asian supermarkets as well. It is the quality is so much better than the ones that you would get at the grocery store. It's much thicker. You can tell that it's actually real coconut milk as opposed to the watered down version or the canned version that you get at the stores. Next, we're gonna add the fennel seeds. So we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of the fennel seeds. Next, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of paprika. Next, we're gonna add the Shawnee coriander chutney paste. So you're gonna add 2 teaspoons of the paste into the sauce. Add a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. Mix the ingredients in the coconut sauce. We're gonna cover the lid and let that simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes. So now we're gonna move on to our kingfish. You're gonna take the kingfish out of the refrigerator. What you're gonna do is you're going to put a paper towel onto a flat plate and you're gonna put the kingfish right on top. And then you're going to take another paper towel and try to dry as much of the kingfish as possible. You want to have the kingfish as dry as possible before we fry it. That way there's not going to be oil spattering everywhere in your kitchen. I'm going to be using 3 spices, the turmeric, the coriander, and the gram masala powder. We're going to mix those spices together. The brands that I often use when I do a lot of my cooking is the TRS Asia's Finest Food brand and the Pran brand. These are some of my favorite brands that I love to use. They're wonderful when it comes to cooking. You can really, great value for your money as well. Not very expensive, and a lot of these spices can last you for quite some time. So in a cast iron skillet or in a non-stick deep frying pan, you're gonna add oil. You're gonna cover the base of the cast iron skillet. Take your kingfish and you're going to coat both sides of the kingfish. So carefully place the kingfish into the skillet and cook on each side for about 3 to 4 minutes. I'm not gonna lie to you, I am salivating over this. My mouth is watering at this moment, and oh, this is so good. It's on each side. Oh, look at how good that looks when you turn it. Fantastic. Cook the fish for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. You're going to transfer the fish onto a plate. Make sure you put a paper towel over it just to hold the grease. After you've transferred the fish onto the paper plate, you're going to transfer it into the coconut sauce. Pour some of the sauce over the kingfish. You're going to cover the lid and you're going to cook that for about 10 minutes. You can check on it periodically. You can cut up the fish, just make sure that it's cooked thoroughly and properly, but for about 10, maybe 15 minutes is perfectly okay. Ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap. So we've pretty much finished the kingfish recipe. If you can take a look, as you can see, I left the kingfish in the Dutch oven. I didn't want to take it out because I wanted to just leave it in there so it can really get all of the juices in the coconut sauce and the juices right in there. This dish is absolutely fantastic. I was salivating when I made it. Probably one of the best, and I will probably make it again and again and again. But give it a try. Let me know what you think. You can comment below. Let me know how it worked out for you, what ingredients you used. Do you do it differently? But yeah, just let me know. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, hit the like button, subscribe for more videos. I'll see you all next time. Toodles!